Hey, clinical researchers, quick video inspired by my daily quarantine meetups. You should be able to check them out. The link underneath this video description every day, every weekday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So, whatever time that is in your time zone, convert it. That's the time we do it every day, every weekday for an hour. One of the topics that keeps coming up, not just from me, but from others in the know, is the fact that the industry is in startup mode and clinical research is about to boom. It's about to take off like a rocket ship in the summer. And how do we know this? There's a lot of pent up demand for studies. There's a lot of studies right now, obviously, with the COVID-19 shutdowns. There's a lot of studies that are on hold. These are all the studies that were supposed to get started in the spring are now pushed back to the summer. On top of that, the same studies that were originally planned for the summer are going to continue in the summer. And remember, we still have we're in quarter two right now, so we still have quarter three, quarter four. We still have a half of a year of a boom year. This is a boom year. Also, pay attention to the stock market. The stock market has really only taken a dive the first week that this pandemic hit the United States. Since then, it's been on a tear, and it's going to keep going up because I think the economy is actually going to come back pretty strong. Now, I'm not going to talk about the entire economy in this video because I think some sectors are not going to recover as quickly. Thankfully for us, clinical research is not one of them. So if you've been furloughed, if you've been laid off, let's say you're a CRA or a coordinator and you've been furloughed, reduced hours, or laid off, that's understandable. But if you were thinking already about making a move anyways, I think now is your time because not only are all these studies that are going to get started, but they're hiring. Like right now, CROs and sites are hiring. I personally know a handful of people that have been hired during this shutdown, during the pandemic, and I know dozens more right now that are getting interviewed virtually. Interview one, two, and three. Usually they do like 3 interviews for CRAs, usually only one for coordinators. But they are preparing. Sponsors and CROs are preparing. So if you were one of the unfortunate people to have been furloughed or laid off, okay, this is not the end of the world. This is not 2008. 2008, the whole industry, along with every other industry, completely fell apart and it was a slow recovery. This is completely different. This was a pause. Everything was just hit pause. People panicked, and now it's getting ready to start back up again. So there is good news. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Again, try to study on Coursera. Try to increase your expertise in a therapeutic indication. Try to update your CV, okay? Because a lot of these CVs I look at for people who send me their CVs, and I'll do it for free. Just send me your CV. I'll look at it, give you my opinion. But I actually do the CVs for the students in our CRA Academy. A lot of it's amazing how you guys don't update your CVs with your most relevant experience and your most relevant skills. And if you're a CRC and you want to be a CRA and you've just been furloughed, your next job might not be a CRC. It may be a CRA. This may be a good thing for you, but you got to update your CV. What did you do as a coordinator that relates to being a monitor? I know when I was a coordinator, I would review my peers, my other coordinators' works, and they would review mine. What were we doing? We were essentially monitoring each other's studies, right? So you got to put that on your CV, quality assurance, whatever you want to call it. Source data verification. You can source data verify if you're a coordinator. You can do it internally. Matter of fact, you should be doing it internally. So that's what I'm talking about. All these things that you are doing needs to be reflected on your CV because somebody looking at it, a job recruiter, or even worse, an algorithm, is not going to know what you did unless it's explicitly written on the CV. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Take a course on Coursera on some therapeutic indication you're interested in, or something that's hot. So search clinicaltrials.gov and see what studies are hot, and then update your CV and then start applying like crazy. The furlough, the layoffs, I know it may not feel like it now, may have been the best thing that happened to you because this industry taking off like a rocket. And for sites too, Same thing. If you let go or furloughed your staff, right? I mean, let go, obviously, you're not going to get them back. You let them go. But if you furloughed staff, be prepared because they may just go somewhere else. And a competitor may get them before you're able to bring them back. So, this is my advice for you guys out there, and all the best. Take care.